Okay, here we are. We should be live now. What's going on this screen? It's me, and we're playing Assassin's Creed 3, roughly mastered. No, remastered. Definitely a worthy remaster, worthy of its title, sir. Right, okay. So I'm gonna turn the volume down on my thing. It should be alright volume-wise for you guys, but I just want to turn the volume down on my headset. So, I've started a PC playthrough already called Suck My Wee Faff. We're going to start another one, and we're going to call it Absolute Guck. I need a name. I need to think of something crafty. Okay, let's shift this bowl out of the way. Just got some... right, what are we going to call it? Pubic lice. Nah. Dead nan. Right.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world.
So we've got an intro to sit through now.
Sometimes both, but we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans.
I'm gonna get on the Switch.
What he did have was a heritage. One he
Seems you have tasted sour grapes.
Nearly
Do you smell like fish? If I don't shower, yeah.
He was
I have to be careful, especially washing under the foreskin.
Believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous.
I can move like a
Most
Muppet.
are held by a single group. The same group that now had Desmond. You know
I need to
them
do a
as
bit more
Abstergo
jolting.
Industries. We know them as the Templar.
No, that's Muppet movement.
We've been
You're
fighting
welcome.
them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins.
Okay. Sorry, I just thought of something funny.
I've seen the truth.
The hippos are the real assassins,
The beauty
yeah.
and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it
I like
really
that
happened.
this is the most
Up until its
unskippable
creation,
cutscene going.
the victor went to spoil.
Like, please? Why can you make the credits skippable but not
To
be?
free minds and bodies both.
Because
But
we all
there's
know the
only so
recap.
much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand
1,000
these
pardon,
days.
howdy.
But
Where's
something
Charles Lee?
larger than the assassins
That
and
way,
Templars
sir.
is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it,
Roses are
these
red,
next
lemons
few
are
weeks
sour.
will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all
Okay, can you
comes
say hi
down
to my mate
him,
Nick Gurr?
to
Oh.
Desmond. Through
Well,
the
well
Animus, we
played, sir.
discovered his heritage,
Well played.
explored the
I'm
lives
so
of
glad
his
that I
ancestors,
overpronounced
and
the
uncovered
CK
their
on Nick.
secrets. When that was
Um,
done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked.
Okay.
We think. We
Increase
hope.
the in-game volume. Why do you want the
Soon
in-game
you'll
volume to be
know
loud as
ominous
fuck?
date fast approaches. December 20.
Okay, let's turn that up a bit. There you
1st,
go. That's all you're getting.
2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be.
Longest credits ever.
When
But
it
you can
does,
skip them now.
they've been guiding us.
Now,
in their own
Egypt,
fractured,
Greece,
frustrating
Japan.
way. These
Egypt
voices
and
from
Greece,
the
those
first
symbols have shown up
civilization,
before.
the ones who
Surely
came
to Christ the
before.
next... Well,
A
they've got to do
precursor
Japan next,
race of
haven't they?
immense power and
Not necessarily
uncertain
next, but
motives.
one of them, because that's like
They're
a
the
gate
ones
thing.
who
Why did they show
made the
those three?
pieces
What
of
was the
Eden.
significance there?
This is
Someone
where they
thought
led
it
him,
meant something, and I
through
guess
him,
so.
us.
It's
He
become more
stands at the
different than the
entrance
last time
to
I
this
saw a live
long-lost
stream.
place. Armed with the knowledge of
Fair enough.
Altair and the abilities of Ezio, he holds in
It's
his
the only
hands
fucking
the
chance.
apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name
Are you
is
ready for
Desmond
Assassin's Creed
Miles,
3? Well,
and
we're
he
just
has
going to
brought
play the
us to
first
the
couple
end.
hours-ish in this stream. And then we'll keep going as like the playthrough thing. You know, as it progresses. It'll just be a good time. Did you know I have a hippo as a lawyer? Well, you're fucked. Bring back Ezio. Do you like Black Flag? Can you skip this cutscene? No. Do you think the reason why Ubisoft isn't making Assassin's Creed 1 remake / remaster is because they don't want to risk messing it up or what? No. It's because they can't be arsed.
We're here.
Because they know if they had to remaster it, it would be the biggest undertaking of the lot. So, why don't you resume Assassin's Creed comics? A lot of people don't know about them and are interested in buying them. Because I personally don't know very much about the comics and I'm not interested in them. So, I know not very much. Now, apparently the reason why the faces
Let's
and
go.
things in this game look so weird has something to do with the fact that in the original version of the game, there were cutscene character models and there were gameplay character models, whereas in this it's just gameplay character models. Look at Sean. What is he doing with himself? Now, that might, in my opinion... Why? Where did the gameplay character model of Reginald Birch come from? But, fair enough, I guess. Let's walk. I just downloaded this game, I'm playing it with you. Ooh, fun. It was supposed to be roses, red, lemons, and sour. Open your looks and give me an hour. You need a fucking hour. You would not last an hour, I'm sorry. Beat my record of 3 seconds. Then she noticed and I had to run away. Okay. Oh god, I'm a good joker. I got arrested for trying to steal hippos in a zoo. Yeah, I can imagine that not panning out very well.
In another moment, down went Alice after it.
Jesus
Never
Christ,
once
Sean.
considering how in the world
Look at that
she was to
skip
get
button.
out again.
Yes. I'm just making sure my hair's alright. My hair goes weird. So you're probably wondering what's the story behind the clean shavenness. I just felt like it. I just want to know why everyone looks like they ate sour grapes. It seems your tongue has tasted sour grapes. I'm going back this way. Fuck you, boys. How have you done this? Assassins! Come back! Farewell, gamey. The cutscenes aren't my favourite thing. Do you drink bleach? Do I look like I drink bleach? I might shower myself in bleach. If I had blonde hair, if I had stupidly blonde hair, that would be funny. Ethan versus James, YouTuber boxing match, Assassin's Creed edition. I'm like twice the size of James, so that would be a very unfair boxing match. Unless James is a master puncher, I'd rather not hurt the boy. Or risk the boy severely hurting me, because he strikes me as the kind of guy who, unless you pissed him off, wouldn't fight, but if you got him really, really, really egged up about something, he would kick your ass and scream like a rabbit the entire time. Yeah, it'd be funny. Do you prefer clean shaven or a beard? I like going between the two. At the moment, you can't see it very well on the camera, but it's more sort of edging towards the 5 o'clock shadow now, just coming out of that stage. There's prickles everywhere showing up when I look in the mirror, especially along the neck and there. So it's really rough feeling at the moment. So the beard will be back in no time at this rate. Fishy, you look like Sean. I don't see how. Wait, hang on. You tell me. Okay, let's give this a go, shall we? Yes! I can't fucking see. I actually can. Hold on. Just adjusting my eye. My left. But this is just to correct my left eye. My right eye is
Son?
This nah. This hurts. This fucking hurts. My left eye does not enjoy it, and I'm getting double vision looking at screens.
Here we go again.
Fuck me.
Desmond?
Saw it on Twitter. Remastered is $40. Show James a video of Odyssey, then no one beating his ass in a fight.
Effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
Are you gonna play Liberation in the channel or in your own time? I mean, what I'll do is I'll play through Assassin's Creed 3, the remaster. I'll play through the DLC in its own series, and then I'll probably go for the Liberation remaster. We'll get to it, I'm sure. Yes, you do. What the fuck? Yeah, I know with the glasses on, but I don't have glasses on, so I don't. So, up yours, boys. Fishy is Desmond Albanian. No. For some reason, he's gone to look a bit weird in this game. We've just been chatting shit over the intro. I'm pretending to care about it. People be in the comments like, stop talking over the conversations. If you want to see a no commentary walkthrough, go watch a no commentary walkthrough.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software
I'm
update for
standing
the
on
Animus.
nothing.
I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
I like how she calls it a software update.
What do you need me to do?
This is like the Windows 10 of the Animus. More like a platform update. That was always fun.
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
If anything, Fishy looks more like Cross, aka Subject 4. I don't see how any... I look like Fishy. Stop it. Can't wait for people to go, huh, you look like that YouTuber, Fishy, I think he's called. Whenever I'm out in public, that'll be the day that I made it. And I'll be like, huh, I don't know who you're on about. And I can really have people on. Is Desmond from Albania? Please help. When was the last time you met an Albanian named Desmond? I just want to ask you that.
These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. Alright, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
Which legacy outfit are you hyped for? I mean, I've experienced them all in this game already because I've played it through on PlayStation 4. And that video went out yesterday. Of all the legacy outfits, the one that I think looks the nicest in this game, I'm torn between the Aguilar one and the Jacob Fry one, to be honest with you. Now that is something you've probably never thought I'd say. Well, I've said it. You're welcome. Big up McClimb. Do. I forgot to mention, these are on the highest settings that I could pop the game on. Like, I do believe it's ultra across the board. That's what I've set it to anyways. It might have reset when I... whatever, but it is ultra, I'm sure of it.
We should be able to...
You can double check if you want. Make sure that it is. If not, then I'm going to have to kill myself. That's right. Very high, on. Ambient occlusion on. That's all on. Motion blur. Why does that have to be on?
The world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Motion blur makes me feel vomity. Hate the original objectives. Well, I'll suffer them considering this is a remaster and not a new game. If it was a new game, the optional objectives would make me want to stab people.
Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Dip off, you bastard. There's nobody going to question that the world's just crumbling around us. Right, let's get into this. A deadly performance. Connor is better than Alexios. You'll see no argument from me.
Shall I take your coat, sir?
Just joined stream. How's it going? It's going well, thank you, Zach. I'm noticing a bit of stuttering here. This is not a good time.
You are requested to kindly find your seats.
Thank you, sir. Your voice is a little groggy today.
Good evening, sir.
It sounds how it usually does. I think. I mean, I've been up since stupid o'clock. I had a driving lesson at the crack of dawn, so I've been up since before then, at the very least, like 5 something. And now it's 7 PM, so I must be getting to the end of my tether for the day. Who knows?
Reginald?
Couple hours and I'll be ready to go out like a light.
Happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far.
Gay?
Have you seen it before?
Sorry, I had to call him gay.
My father brought me here as a child, though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then.
You dislike Assassin's Creed 3 because you're British. You dislike British because you're Assassin's Creed 3. But that's where you're wrong. You see, I'm neither of those things.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched.
I British dislike
Find another
because
way out.
Assassin's Creed 3 is I'm not.
I already
That
have.
took me a while to think of. I'm proud. Where are you from? Over there somewhere? I can't really remember. If you can figure out what hospital I was born in, I'll be surprised. Okay, the hospital I was born in was demolished, and instead they built a Waitrose. So, there you go. Figure out where I was born based on that information. That's a funny story, actually. You know, if they did that in Bethlehem and it was the barn where Jesus was born, there'd be a fucking outrage. Why have you demolished this, and why is there now a Costa Coffee here? Where they don't seem to mind demolishing a hospital and building a Waitrose. But if they found that stable, if it even bloody exists, and demolished it, everyone would be like, you dare compromise the sanctity of this holy place? A child was born here. Jesus Christ, to be specific. They demolished the hospital I was born in. I was... What I'm trying to say is, if it's down to Google Maps, I was born in a Waitrose. You need to understand that Odyssey is a great open world game. I disagree. Not because I'm disagreeing for the sake of it, but because it's a very flat. It's miles wide, sure, but it's a very good. Whoever came up with this analogy or whatever is very, very right. It's miles wide, but inches, if even that deep. It is so shallow, such a shallow open world. Like, it's so unengaging. Like, sure, there's side quests and things, but they never have any interesting stories to them. You do, like, Assassin's Creed's always struggled with its side quests, to be honest. Origins did quite well. No Assassin's Creed before that has done particularly well. Not even Brotherhood 2 and Revelations have done particularly spectacular with making the open world the most compelling it can possibly be, and I will admit that right away. But there's just no like depth to Odyssey. It's just, there's uncompelling side quests left, right, and centre, and it's not my favourite thing ever, but that's enough talking about Odyssey. Fishy, why are you called Fishy? Because I am. I'm back. Maybe it's my birth name. Unity is pretty sure. I don't think Unity's that bad. Unity had its issues, but it, all in all, come the end of the day, it's okay. Like, they fixed them for the most part. Oh, why does it say Opera Target? Can you give him his actual name, please? His name is, I believe his name is Miko or Maiko.
Then you would have known.
However you pronounce that. Oh, look, I'm a fan, but what the fuck is that hair, man? What this hair? Sorry, it's just doing a thing. I need to cut the top off a little bit, but that's fine. Just doing this thing. Nah, man, it's age trash. I'm having so much fun with Odyssey. Then, good on you. Look at this kid's face. He's petrified. Look at him. He's like, don't fuck me. Don't fuck me. Don't worry, that's not what I'm here for. Your sexual repression is something that Jim can't fix. And off he goes. He smell fishy, that's why. There you go. Yeah, obviously. Bayek is better than Connor, obviously. Can't see the remastered part here. Well, just bear with us, and hopefully it will present itself.
Come on, please!
Over there! That's the one that man there!
Farewell. Why is Hatham keeping his head down, looking all suspicious? If I was looking in this crowd, this man standing out would be the first person I'd think about being a serial killer. Like, he's just got a demeanor about him that says he's confident and doesn't care. Shh. He is his nephew. I know that. I know, you find him in like Boston or New York as Connor later on, don't you? Play Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. I might give it a go at some point. Fishy, do you think Ubisoft will mail a DLC for Assassin's Creed 3 about Shay Cormac and Connor? No. Why does the kid look like he took a shit ton of crack? He did. His mirror, the faces look good now. That's almost the complete opposite. Like, there's one thing that's negatively changed. It's the faces, because they're now all just gameplay models as opposed to cutscene models. Apparently that's what it is. However, I just think the engine, not the engine. When they tried to improve the visuals of everything else, they had to change the faces out. He gets all the prissy and smells like fish. At least half of that is true. It's smelling like fish.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull.
Everyone's dead. I like how Holden doesn't even have a clue. Fishy, how old are you? Somewhere up there.
To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fishy is 7 million years old and counting. What an old boy. Fishy, should I play this if already played it on PS4? Sorry, PS3. Yeah, why not? If you want to revisit it, go for it.
Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key.
Fishy is a home game. Follow Fishy on Insta at Fishy. Yay! People telling people to follow my Instagram. Do you think Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag should have a remaster? That would be pointless.
Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them.
These guys at the table are so goony. They're all sad.
One thing I am certain.
With barrister wigs.
Behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't.
What are you doing for 200,000 subs? Getting there first.
I assume you know where this storehouse is.
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fair your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
A deadly performance. Because the performance was deadly. Right, okay. I've been here since 1,000 subscribers. That makes you a very old boy. I hit 1,000 subscribers in 2015. And my content was atrocious. It still is. Made it past 8. Where do Templars get money? Well, they're established in all levels of society, so I'd imagine that would have something to do with it. Oh, what? Why am I in Eagle Vision? Can I activate Eagle Vision from any cutscene?
Fresh air might do me good.
Sorry, this is funny. Let's try again.
And then all will be well.
I can't activate Eagle Vision from this cutscene.
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Though you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So I thought. And yet here you are.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
I don't like this bit that you can't just kick his arm.
Stay out of this.
Okay, let's get this parrying. There's an ambulance passing me from my house.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on
Oh no, it's a police car.
himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If
Or
the
it's an
captain
ambulance,
sees
or it was a doctor response, whatever.
To hell with you, Mills.
Why is he just sat there with blood on his chest? If you're bleeding from your chest, there's a good chance that you're in need of medical attention, you moron.
I'm ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why is that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you
Someone
should
clone
be.
Fishy except the clone fanboys. Rouge and you. What? Have the boy. Haytham is my favourite Templar. Templar is my favourite Haytham. Yeah, Haytham's a great character.
How do you like these odds?
What's the meaning of this? Captain, explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
These Rogue.
We were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
Finally, a noticeable remastered feature.
How about you pass
Yes.
the time by doing your goddamn
Why is everyone's
jobs
clothes
instead?
so
I
bright?
wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about.
How do you feel about the face animation? I think that they could have done
Please,
something
Mr.
about that,
Kenway.
honestly. The fact that they haven't
Oh, I nearly forgot.
is a bit disappointing, but I shan't.
There's your knife.
I like the rest of the game a lot, like the remaster, to be honest with you, so it's not too bad. Especially you bloody wanker in it, mate. Thank you very much. You have mastered British
I don't
humour
care for you,
right
Mr.
there.
Kenway. I've had nothing but
Look
trouble
at the
since you came aboard.
footsteps.
Your problems have
Dust
nothing to do
everywhere.
with me.
I beg
Like,
your pardon.
surely you
You're
wouldn't
a
even
poor
make
leader,
a single
ill-tempered and cruel,
dusty
and it's
thing
clear
there.
your crew has
Maybe
no
there you
respect
would,
for you.
but not back there. Can't be that dusty.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood?
What? I don't understand why Smythe is so threatened by that. He's still Haytham's best chance of reaching the colonies alive.
Good day.
It just doesn't make very much sense. It's like, maybe like, well, you'd be an idiot if you killed me, wouldn't you? And he'd be like, yeah, I fucking would. I'm posturing. Day 28. This remaster or Ezio Collection remaster? Oh, depends. Can I do Eagle Vision? I could do Eagle Vision in one cutscene, but not this one. Do you think they'll patch the faces?
Mr. Kenway.
No. They haven't created cutscene model face. They haven't created cutscene models for
Whatever
this
they're up
game.
to,
So
I
that'd
believe
be
it's
a
coming to a
huge
head.
patch, wouldn't it? And it'll take a lot of work.
I'd best
They
get to
should,
work.
but I don't think they will. But if they do, I'll be really happy about it. It'll make the cutscenes a little bit better.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on lamb and wine.
He's a shifty fella. Won't hardly take his hat off.
Quiet! Here he comes. Make like you're working.
You there. I have some questions
Why don't
for
you think that they'll make a DLC about them, Shay, Cormac, and Connor in Assassin's Creed 3? Please answer me. Because that would require rehiring the actors who worked on this game to do another DLC, when in reality they've moved on to other things now and they won't all be reachable. So unless Connor was a mute for an entire DLC, that would be quite a tall order.
Doctor, if you have a moment.
Have you taken ill?
Oh, nothing like that. I was wondering if you'd heard any rumblings of trouble aboard.
What sort of trouble?
Unusual complaints or grievances? Men taking issue with the captain
You
or the
sound
passengers?
just like James. Like I told him, I've been much too busy with my research to notice anything not work-related.
And where might I find James?
The galley's your best bet. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Okay, let's get going.
Are you James?
Aye.
Haytham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
Any bonus cutscenes in this
I
remaster?
figured
Not
as
really.
much,
The
but
only
not
difference in
here.
pacing in this
Follow
entire
me.
remaster is the fight with Mills in a moment. You'll see what I
Have you seen
mean.
or heard anything out of
Because
the
in the
ordinary
original
since we
version of the
left
game,
port?
you can just counter kill
Anything
him.
that gives
In this,
cause
you
for
can't.
concern?
That's
Some
it.
of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck.
You should do your hair like a boy
I've only
version of
caught
Lisa
bits of their
Simpson.
conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up
Nah.
to. But I suspect it.
Does she have hair or just a really weird, clean-shaven skull?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
I can't throw myself out into the sea. Who's more attractive, Jacob Fry or Arnold Dorian? I don't know.
How are things?
It's not really something that I
Calm
think
and
about.
quiet, just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit, stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you
Brexit
tread.
means Brexit.
Deck hides all
Settle
manner of
down,
danger in
Charlie.
the dark.
Can't be on this already. How many drinks
that?
have you had? Barrels.
Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
Obviously, it's to mark a trail. Why else would you throw cargo overboard? It's just what it is. It's an indicator as to where we're going. You had this conversation not 3 minutes ago.
It's not right that you should feast on lamb and wine whilst we're stuck with tinned fish and biscuits.
Woo! Shit means lunch.
Curious.
Hi Fishy, hello there, Phase Sniper 130,000. How you doing? How long will you be live for? I don't know yet. I don't really think that far ahead. She has the hair with the consistency of a pineapple. Yeah.
Any news? Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Death
Near as I
means
can
life.
tell, the barrels serve as
Is it
markers,
opposite day for you, Charlie,
leaving
or
a
something?
trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it.
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down! A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead.
Fishy, please answer. Are you going to play the Division 2? I already tried playing it. I couldn't really get far into it. How is it overall? It's alright.
Why? Let me help you.
I've got a review out on it if you want to check that out. That'll be recommended if you want to know my opinions and things, like in their full.
I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted?
How the fuck has you just gone to that? Can we call back to the moment just before where Haytham threatened to kill him for pissing him off?
Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
Come on, Mills. See, you can't counter kill Mills anymore. Or at least when I tried, I couldn't. Now watch. See, you can't counter kill him anymore. How did we get over here? Oh, you're stuck in a furnace for a second there. Come attack. There we go, he's dealt with. Pirates of the Atlantic Ocean. Haytham's chest.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting.
I believe
He's the one that drew that ship here.
it's the Pacific,
There was
right?
no mutiny.
All
Only
right.
him.
I don't know.
What do they want? Me. Then they can have you.
Oh, look.
Is that so? You'll catch us
Yeah,
anyway.
you're probably
There's
right,
nothing
but
to
I'll
be
Google
done.
it. I'm not a very good
I
geographer,
can think of
man.
something. You wish us to sail into the storm? It's our only chance. I won't do it.
No, you're right. It's the Atlantic.
I will.
I'm sorry. I am tired as fuck. I don't usually wake up as early as I have today, so that'll explain the slow responses to things. But you are right, of course. I don't know why I felt the need to Google that. Fishy will not answer political questions. Why? Who's asking me political questions? The mega blah 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 kill you now. Jesus, that is high contrast.
Calm yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.
I'll fix your nan for you. Do you still have to restart the game if you don't complete objectives before the memory's complete? What? Have you read the Assassin's Creed 3 book? What, Forsaken? Yeah, I read it ages ago. It's a great read. You can replay missions in this game to get the 100. Did you watch How to Train Your Dragon 3? No. Not really into it. Is this out yet? I want it for my Switch. It's out, but it's not out for the Switch for I think it's another however long. A while. It's not out for the Switch for a while yet. But it's out on every other platform. That being Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC. Sorting out the hair now. Hold on. How are your driving lessons? Going sort of well, yeah. I actually think they're going rather well. Theory's going on great. Apparently I'm the only person who's ever told the driving instructor the right answer to who takes priority on an unmarked crossroads. First time, like, apparently nobody's done that before. But the thing is, it's a trick question, because the answer is nobody. Anyone else remember when Fishy said that it would be cool if there was a killable children as a joke? I'm sorry, did that joke offend you? Because allow me to say it once more. That would be funny. Zachary Blake with the $1 super chat. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Is that an Oblivion tattoo I see? Yeah. Because why not? Because I wanted to tell you good luck reaching your sub rate, even more of it. I've got to go save James. One sec. Sub rate, even more of it. You're a good man and you deserve more subs and support, in my opinion. Cheers, gameplay videos. No idea what that was helpful review, but thank you. There's a free super chat. Cheers, man. I really appreciate the super chat. Have you ever played Xenoblade 2? Can't say I have. Hello, Fishy. It was funny. Oh, okay. Yeah. As long as we're all on good terms with one another. Did Haytham become more ruthless after this time skip because he realised Birch was full of shit? No. I think there's a lot of perspective play, so he doesn't seem so bad when we're playing as him. but we're only getting the bits and pieces that the Animus is showing us that's relevant. Can I get my eagle vision in here? Be a good joke. Haytham has always been a relatively ruthless character, but after Birch betrayed him in Forsaken and all that, well, he learned of Birch killing his father, and all that nonsense that happened over in Jerusalem and shit. He definitely did probably become a bit more ruthless because he realised that, not necessarily realised anything too major, but he realised that humans, they're dicks.
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know.
Megaz
Climb into the
Zumaki
crow's
goes
nest
after
and
all
you'll see.
Templar fans, but Fishy can make 70 videos hating on Connor and want insult Fishy. What? What? Sorry, I've never exactly gone out my way to hate on Connor. I've explained why I'm not a huge fan of Connor as a character, but hate on him? Not so much. I've been watching you since 5k subs. That's ages, man. Are you playing this still through the review code? No, this is the version I got with the Season Pass for Odyssey, which unlocked this morning, or this afternoon, or whenever. So this is just, I'm just playing this like anyone else now. I've still got the PlayStation 4 review code and access to that and all what's going on there, and it's a great time. But this isn't anything to do with the review code I got, because it's PC, not PlayStation. Any idea why this isn't on Steam yet? They blocked sales of the original. I don't know. I'm sorry. What I don't understand is why they're pulling sales of the original version. That still has to exist, right? I mean, they pulled sales for the original version of Skyrim. And that makes some sense. But I don't see why in that case either. Haytham is my favourite character in Assassin's Creed 3. I am my favourite character in Assassin's Creed 3. I love this intro, but it's not as good as the AC2
Master
intro.
Kenway.
Yeah, but it's still alright.
Yes, may I help
I'm
you?
sorry I talked
Charles
through
Lee,
it, by the
sir.
way.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city, help you settle in. Oh, no need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
I still wish there was
Are you by
ambience
any
music.
chance
Oh
John
yeah,
and Isabella's son?
yeah. I think that would have topped up a
One
decent
embassy.
remaster. To be honest with you,
Your commission
ambience
is with
music.
Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I
Don't
figured
mind
I
him.
might... Well,
Oh, I can't punch
at
him.
least until he arrives. I thought...
Yes. Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Don't mind me.
say,
Let's
But I
go.
think you overestimate me.
Impossible, sir. This way.
Perhaps your tongue has tasted sour grapes. Perhaps I just pushed a man into the sea for no reason.
Bloody hell! Thief! Someone stop him!
He's probably just picked up one of your apples. There are rats on those. Why are you walking backwards? What the where is he going? Okay, he's
Boston's
just...
quite a lively city.
There's all manner of things to see and do. Once you've settled in, I suggest you take some time to walk the streets. Who knows what opportunities you might discover.
Hold a moment. Need to fetch a few things before we get to work.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
Okay, we're having a bit of a waddle. What's saying? Charles Lee lives in Connor's head rent-free. Yeah. I feel as if Charles Lee, the character that gets more ruthless, by the time we're playing as
This
Connor.
accursed city will be the death of me.
You seem troubled, friend.
That's because I am. Greatly so, in fact.
What's happening?
I was robbed. The old
I bet your
Balkan
grapes have
file.
tasted sour tongues.
Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. The first I ever wrote.
You can also freely beat the shit out of people in Assassin's Creed 2 without getting a bounty.
Kenway. You must be new to Boston.
Wrong. You do get notoriety and you have to rip down wanted posters.
To stop and help an old lout like
That's about
myself.
it. Has a similar system to this,
I don't mean to impose,
just structured slightly differently.
Should you happen
Well, it's
to
structured
find
very
my
similarly,
missing
actually.
pages, I'll reward you.
Look, I'm not sure if I've...
It's all right.
Oh no, there is a slight difference.
If you have the time, hurrah! If not, no harm done. The thing is useless in its current state anyway. But should you somehow manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store over there.
Why does Hatham look like he's just oiled his face up? The graphics still look bad and you can't see much difference. It's just the cutscenes, the face models and all that from the gameplay. Do you have to auto-add on Snapchat or something, or just replied at light speed? I don't think I added you, did I? I don't tend to add people back. So if I replied at light speed, then there's a chance that that's not me. Let's check my mobile device to make sure my Snapchat is happy. Exit the shop and equip the purchased weapons. My horse is whiter than yours.
Green Dragon Tavern. The proprietors are eccentric, but the rooms are spacious and they do not pry.
Have you been told why it is I've come to Boston?
No, Master Birch said I should know only as much as you saw fit to share. He sent me a list of names and bade me ensure you could find them.
And have you had any luck with that?
Aye. William Johnson waits for us at the Green Dragon.
How well do you know him?
Not well, but he saw the order's mark and did not hesitate to come.
Prove yourself loyal to our cause, and you may yet know our plans as well.
I should like nothing more, sir.
I like how they tried to make it out as if, to begin with, we're playing as assassins. Like, it really does dress it up like that. And then, before long, you realise that you're bloody not. Love from Ireland. Thanks, Podgy. I appreciate it. The Green Shaggin' Tavern. Charles Lee. Welcome to Boston. Hello. I could go on a killing spree here and I wouldn't get any bounty for it. That's racist. What's racist? What console are you playing on? Read the title.
Lying, cheating, no good son of a bitch.
Perhaps we've come at a bad time.
Oh, don't be foolish, dearies. Please, sit. Fancy something to eat? A drink,
That's so
perhaps?
passive, isn't it?
Or is it a bed you require?
We've already let rooms here.
Oh, yes. Of course. Masters Lee and Kenway, was it? I'll have your bags brought up.
So my review's almost at 40,000 views. That's insane. It's been up, what, 24 hours?
Do you
What's the point of the remaster?
further?
I don't know. Bring the game to current generation, I'd imagine, is the priority. And it's also earned its title of remaster through graphical improvements outside of the faces, which are fucking atrocious in the cutscenes. But you know, it is what it is.
Sir, William Johnson.
Is this game worth it? It's okay. Which fighting style do you prefer, Connor or Hatham?
Good lad.
Oh well, Connor is a brawler. Hatham is more like a fencer.
I'm told you're putting together an expedition.
We believe there's a precursor site in the region. I require your knowledge of the land and its people to find it.
Sadly, my research has been stolen. Without it, I'm of no use to you.
Then we'll find it. Do you have any leads?
Penis? Penis. Bestiero. Which doesn't mean penis, but okay.
He's quite good at loosening tongues.
Well, tell me where I can find him. I'll see if I can't speed things up.
We've heard rumors of bandits operating from a compound southwest of here. You'll likely find him there.
Charles? Sir. We'd best be off.
Of course.
Obsidian Connor. Okay. Like how it says follow Charles Lee and he's just sat up there being a chill guy. German version of the sour grapes quote. Du hast dich an als hattest du Swan mitgradigen. Okay. Okay, I had to read that like Hitler having a stroke for a reason. This is what you call the remaster. It's not so but I was gonna say it wasn't so bad then, Hatham, and then your face got in my face.
Thomas Hickey?
Who's asking?
Hatham Kenway.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Show some respect, boy.
Peace, Charles. William Johnson sent us in the hopes we might expedite your search.
We don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
Figuring out how to deal with those varlets.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll kill the lookout. Take up a position behind the guards. You two approach from the front. When I open fire on the group, you charge in.
Is it the same thing or is it like fully revamped? It's not fully revamped, it's just remastered. They've made some aesthetic differences, but for the most part,
wait for me to take the first shot.
It looks more or less it plays more or less the same, besides from differences like aiming and the like. Okay, let's find a gun. I'm gonna kill them all.
Fall back! Fall back! We'll be safe inside!
What now?
A Lamau verified. How do you even get the game? It isn't on Steam or the Uplay store. I don't know, actually. Like, I got it through a review code from Ubisoft and a season pass of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Beyond that, I don't know. But you can get it on the store, surely.
Bet this'll fetch a pretty penny.
Save your...
Missed.
Lay down your weapons, and I'll consider letting you live.
I make you the same offer. We've no quarrel. I only wish to return this chest to its rightful owner.
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
I won't ask again.
Agreed.
Can somebody give me a... Thank you. How did I shoot in one direction and kill the man? Doesn't make any sense. How's the naval? Any changes? Not
Your
really.
kind has no need for books and maps. Who put you up to this?
Never seen a person. It's always been dead drops and letters. But they always pay, so we do the jobs.
Is it worthwhile for me to wait?
Those
Who
days are
asking?
done. Tell your
Wait till this is
masters
out
I
on
said as
Steam.
much.
Is it going to launch on Steam? I probably will. Depends on whether or not you want to play it or how desperately,
don't?
etc., etc.
They'll know.
Hey, Fum. This one's got some shot on him. You might want to be grabbing it on account of your pistol being parched. Back to the Green Dragon, then. I need a drink. Careful, Jen. We've company.
Don't let go of the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this rabble.
Go on, sirs, let's dip. Hey Fishy, how are you? I'm doing well, thank you very much. Just feeling that tyre. There we go. Where is Charles Lee? Oh, I'm defending him. Great.
Just a few fools with knives. They ain't so tough.
It's not the scoundrels I'm concerned with.
Hashtag this is my bike. Cheers, Arthur Pilgrim, for the $3.99 super chat. I really appreciate it. Shit me. How many significant landmarks are in Assassin's Creed 3? I'm not going to know the answer to that, am I? I don't know. I'm sorry. Maybe a few, maybe 10, maybe.
Oi, Mr. Johnson's gonna need to double my pay after all this if he expects me to keep at his
He's
side.
been shot clean in the neck. Ubisoft will never do it though. Augustus was the best Roman emperor. Augustus never actually took the title of emperor though.
There you are.
He was
My
by
thanks, Master Kenway.
definition of his activities,
No.
by all accounts,
Tell me
emperor.
what it is
He
you
never
need.
took the title.
The images on this amulet, are they familiar to you? Perhaps
I
one of the
don't
tribes
believe
showed you
anyway. I
something
did
similar.
ancient history AS level and that was it.
Here's
I
Canyon
recently had a knee
Gahada,
surgery fishing. For the 3 weeks I've not
Can you
been
trace
in
it to a
school, I
specific
watched a lot of your
location?
videos and
I
they
need
helped
to
me
know
get
where
through
it
the
came
constant
from.
pain I was in. Thank you. Well, cheers Podgy695.
research
I appreciate
returned,
that you watch the content.
Let me see
And
what
I
I
hope
can
your
do.
knee recovers.
Thomas,
The audio recording is pretty
Whoa.
much shit. They should remake the entire story
rent
of
yourself a
Altair.
room.
Yeah, they should remake that one in theory. Getting a lot of people subscribing and being paying lads. Is this on PC? That's what the title says.
I suspect we'll be here for a while.
So yeah, I'm playing PC with an Xbox controller. What do you think of Assassin's Creed 1? Oh, I miss that game so much. I'd love for it to be remastered or remade. I think the next mission is up here, actually. I think it's Charles Lee. Yes. Next on the list, Benjamin Church. Is that right?
Evening, gentlemen.
Charming.
Oh, peace, Charles. He'll grow on you.
Oi! Catherine, you fussock! Get back here! Daddy needs a drink.
How fares the search?
Maths and maps are not cutting it.
What of your local contacts?
We'll need to earn their trust before they'll share what they know.
I have an idea on how we might be affecting that. There's a man who's taken to enslaving natives. Rescue them, and they'll owe us.
Do you know where they're being held?
Afraid not.
Benjamin Church will. He's a finder and a fixer.
Ethan, I
He's
feel bad
also
for
on
you.
your
You have to
list.
play this game twice in one
And there I
week.
was, wondering whom I might solicit next. Well done.
Well, not all the way through it. I can take my time with this playthrough. I'm going to break it down into bits, so easy. Do you know what my dad is? No. So yeah, why did Peter, like this animal welfare charity, tweet out a picture of Woodhouse from Archer sucking a cow-headed woman's breasts? What? How did that happen? That's what I want to know.
Charles?
Sir?
Charles Lee kind of
Seems
looks
like we're
Dutch in
not
this
the only ones
remaster.
looking for Mr. Church.
Damn it, he could be anywhere. What do we do?
You find him.
Are you planning on doing Liberation when it comes to it?
Come. I'll show you how.
Yes. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, share with your friends, hit subscribe if you're new. I'd really appreciate it. That would be great. What are you saying for yourself, dog? Dog of wisdom. Happy dog having a yawn. Fuck Peter. Nah, they're funny.
Should we right his family, do you think?
Not our business to meddle, even if we've the best of intentions.
But if you could have seen it, they were surely drunk carrying on like that, and during the day, no less.
Furniture, shutters, paneling, wooden tiles, and more at Johann Gerber's. Much time learning products wooden to make good there was.
Such scandalous behavior from one who aims to be a surgeon. Not likely if he keeps up such carousing.
Why is Eagle Vision not deactivating?
Perhaps
Peter are weird. They've praised Joe Rogan even though he hunts. And they tried to run Steve Irwin or whatever his name was. Name through the mud. The guy.
Start questioning those on the street. I'm headed for higher ground.
That lip sync, my god. The Odyssey days. Oh, the controller died on me. That explains all. Both controllers have died on me. That explains more. Let's find my controller charger thing. I've got one there. Just gotta find it first. This could be half the battle. That's not it. Let me locate it. Ah, there we go. I found it, boys. Do not fear. There we go. Right, that took its moment, didn't it? Donald Trump is a sexy human being. I'm not so sure about that, but he exists. A child dabbed in my direction. I pushed him in front of oncoming traffic. Oh. Poor drivers. I out by the wrong context, fishy. Bye. Alright. I don't understand, but okay. Sin a bit. Leon said, "Why did Nintendo players have to wait longer?" I don't know. I think they just want to build a specific version for the Switch that's less demanding on a device that isn't quite up to the same, what's the word, specifications as the console that they've released this version for. It's essentially not ready for the Switch yet. The colours are brighter than my future. Same. Ubisoft will remake Assassin's Creed 1 with Odyssey's gameplay and animations. Uncharted or Tomb Raider? Uncharted probably my cup of tea.
And to take a listen.
Still haven't played Uncharted 3 or 4.
One of those people knows what we
I only played 1 and 2. I need to get through the Uncharted games, but I prefer the Uncharted games, they're more fun. Even if Uncharted it was only ever to begin with like a gimped Tomb Raider, it is so much better than those games. It's a good time. It's nothing like Tomb Raider, I guess. It's similar, but not. I don't even know. I'm talking up my arse. Am I having a stroke? Is this what it's like to have a stroke? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it wasn't me. I'm sorry, friend. Oh, Christ. I'm gonna kill. Oh dear. Why did the whistle feature have to be in the game? I'm sorry. Wasn't I? Ah, you fucking spack. Right, okay. Come in. There's room for all of us. Need to wait for it to turn green. Fishy, are you gay? No, I'm not. Technically, Hatham or Dinner couldn't stand in those crosses. Dinner. Tomb Raider is kind of shit. It's a worse version of Far Cry. I don't see any connection between Womb Raider and Far Cry.
Indeed.
Do you mind?
Natty lads now walk the streets. Why, just earlier today
That's an
I had a
ambulance.
run-in with some. Do tell.
This is how Hatham wanks.
It was down by the church. A group of men comes rushing through when one of them suddenly falls to the ground, all torn up. I thought about going to see if he needed help, but a look from one of them changed my mind.
Probably for the best. Those aren't the sort of people you want to get mixed up with.
Ooh.
I've asked the priors, but they all plead ignorance.
Bugger that! They're lying!
Aye. Well, what can I do? Threats light off them and I'll not deign to grovel.
Actions speak louder than words, my friend. Arrest one and put him in stocks. See if he's so glib then.
To do so without cause will set them singing songs about us. Last thing the city needs is town criers complaining about our abuse of authority.
And forget it. The crime is done. The killer's gone. Those who know won't share their secrets. If the city wishes to harbor scoundrels, let them pay the price for it.
Dang. Well, I was going to kill them. That would be great.
So he says to church that one way or another the debt would be settled. Don't envy the man. He's grim times ahead.
Well, what do you think they're planning?
All I know is they can't be good.
Probably looking for a nice, quiet place to do the deed. From what I hear tell, his work usually involves quite a bit of screaming.
Which reminds me, we'd best not buy any meat.
Good call, that.
Okay, Charles Lee has appeared out
See,
of
Charles?
nowhere and
We'll
pushed the
have church in
guard.
no
What a
time.
clever man.
Just as I said we would.
If I might ask, sir, where did you learn to do all this?
It is a requirement when you are raised in the manner that I was. Perception is fundamental to the Order. It guides the feet when running and climbing, informs the hands when striking and fighting. But most important, it transforms the senses.
I've gone
and
quiet.
we begin to know the world in a different way.
Please go to the homestead and meet Big Dave. We're kind of hours away from that part of the game at the moment. A little bit of patience would probably be sufficient.
The place is well guarded. We need to slip past them.
I hear the dog getting scolded downstairs. At least we know the dog's being a dick. Come on, Charlie Lee. Charles.
Locked. I'll have to find the key. Wait
I want a Red Dead Redemption game about Uncle. Makes two of us. Can't exactly loot this guy, can I? No, he's dead. Let's go up here, shall we? It always sucked that Haytham can't climb trees. Yeah, it got in the way of a particular mission, I'm sure. He's dead. Hello, Charles. Who's your favourite character
are
from
then.
1 and 2? What? Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2, sorry. I don't know. Obviously it's going to be between John Marston and Arthur Morgan, isn't it?
Why must you always make these things so
Oh,
difficult,
fuck. I am getting tired.
Merely provide me with
I apologise for that.
and all shall be forgiven.
I'll not pay for protection I don't need.
Clearly, you do require protection. Else we wouldn't be here. How very gauche. Now, what shall we do about our guest?
Maybe I'll take his hands, put an end to his surgery. Maybe I'll take his tongue, put an end to his waggling. Or maybe I'll take his cock, an end to his fucking us.
So many.
What if
options.
AC1
I can't
remake is by
possibly
Rockstar
decide.
Games and it would be...
Take all three.
That wouldn't happen.
No, hold
So
him
what's the point in thinking about it?
Hasty in refusing you earlier.
I'm so very sorry, Benjamin. But that door has closed.
Be reasonable, Silas.
I rather think I was. But you took advantage of my generosity. I won't be made a fool a second time. I fear I lack the constitution to bear witness to such barbarism. Come find me when you're finished, Cutter.
You'll regret this, Silas, do you hear me? I'll have your head!
No. I rather think you won't.
A little bit from here, a little bit from there. Make myself a nice keepsake, I will.
You're absolutely mad. Just like all good art.
Top 10 photos taken moments before disaster.
Who are you?
Hatham Kenway.
I don't understand. The Rad Brad is better than Fishy. Alright, thank you.
I don't understand. Why are you here?
Walk with me, Mr. Church, and all will be explained.
Assassin's Creed Prince of Persia. Damn it. By the way, this music that's playing just seems a bit out of place.
Johnson's told me what you intend. As it happens, the man who held me is the same one that you seek. His name is Silas Thatcher.
Silas didn't see Hatham and
That
Charles.
fancy
They were
lad is
hidden
our
behind
slave.
like boxes. You're playing it with keyboard and mouse? No, just
tongue
controller
deceiver.
plugged into
A crueler
PC.
and more vicious creature I've never known.
What can you tell me of his operation?
He hosts at least 100 men, more than half of whom are redcoats.
All this for some slaves?
Hardly. The man's a commander in the King's troop, in charge of the Southgate Fort.
We need to find a way inside. Let me think on it. In the meantime, I'll attend to our final recruit.
John Pitcairn's our man. I'll take you to him.
Has anybody else noticed the soundtrack's glitched? It does this after every single viewpoint. Right, there's only one fix for it. Bear with me. It's after the viewpoint. It has this like the ambience music from up there plays wherever and over anything, and it removes the atmosphere completely. It's just a glitch. I experienced it on PlayStation 2, so it shouldn't exactly be here.
State your business.
Oh, that face is oil.
New recruit.
That is just WD-40.
More kindling for the pyre, eh? Well, go on then.
How did you manage that?
Did you forget, sir? My commission is with General Braddock. When I'm not attending to you, of course.
What the fuck are you doing, you goon?
Pitcairn, you fool! Your acts are treacherous. Give me one good reason I shouldn't kill you right now. Were you planning to announce yourself, or did you hope my men
Sir,
wouldn't notice your
if
arrival?
you'll allow me to explain.
By all means. I should like very much to
For
hear
Liberation, it was made by the
I
AC
have
Region
not
developers.
deserted, sir. I am here under
Supposedly.
Commander Amherst's orders.
Show me a letter bearing his seal, and you might be spared the gallows.
I have no such thing. The nature of my work, sir.
It's the sort of thing best not put to paper.
Hatham.
General Braddock?
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Wolves often travel in packs.
Master Pitcairn won't be here for but a few weeks. I shall return him to his proper post once our work is finished.
The devil's work, no doubt. It's bad enough my superiors have insisted I grant you use of Charles. But they've said nothing about this traitor. You'll not have him.
Edward,
Listen to reason.
We're done here. See these gentlemen out.
The fuck is Assassin's Creed Legion? It's a rumour. That's it. It doesn't actually exist. It's just a rumour.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
And to think I used to call him brother.
What now? They'll chase us off if we try and return.
We're done with this camp. As luck would have it, so are they. Come along.
Would you play on PC
What are
Ultra
you planning?
settings? That is
To
what this
steal
is.
Master Pitcairn. What? You'll see.
Now, when I give the signal, you're to distract Braddock's patrol and lure them into a dead end.
Whew. As long as we walk outside of this circle, we're fine. Charles, what the fuck are you doing?
Where shall we head next?
Perhaps down Marlborough.
No. Its residents are too content. Their homes are nice, their days untroubled.
What of Lynn or Ship Street?
Yes. Those fresh arrived are often soon in dire straits. They're more likely to seize upon an opportunity to fatten their purses and feed their young.
I'm doing a sneaky. Oh, Joe's in the chat. What a guy. Should the combat system from this game return? Oh no, should it? I mean, I like the combat system that Odyssey has, barring the damage sponges. For all its flaws, that isn't one of them.
Now!
It's a bit more challenging, a bit more open, requires a bit more thinking, isn't mindless button mashing until you're level stupid.
Oi! You thieves and scoundrels, one and all!
Does Braddock know that's Charles at this point? Because he flings shit at him.
After him!
Like, does he know that that's Charles at that point? If not, that's retarded. And then he returns to his service after throwing shit at the man.
Unhand him, Edward.
You again.
Let us go. And John Pitcairn with us.
I will not have my authority challenged.
Nor I.
Put them all in chains.
Die. Now we definitely are traitors to the to our country.
I stay my hand today because you were once my brother, and a better man than this. Or should our paths ever cross again, all debts will be forgotten.
How does the combat system work in this game anyway? When they played up to Revelations, you just seem to stand around waiting for counterattack. There's one. It's similar. It's changed slightly since Revelations did 3.
I'll explain everything on the way.
It's a different button to counter, and you can disarm or you can throw, as opposed to just counter kill. So there's a little bit to it. Why is my mind tiring so rapidly? I need to at least stay awake until, well, another 35 minutes ideally. I'd like to keep going. I hear the buttons. I am sorry. Charlie Lee. Infiltrating Southgate. Have you already beat this game before? I've played Assassin's Creed 3 countless times, and I've already played through Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered once on PlayStation 4.
The Greek
What do you
hero
order
you
at
know,
Subway?
cock.
Ooh.
Allow me to explain.
Italian herb and cheese
We enter
bread,
Silas Fort.
chicken
Under the pretext
tikka,
of
something,
kinship.
something, lots of
Once
salad,
inside, we
lots
spring
of
our
spicy
trap,
sauce,
free
jalapenos
the
all
captives,
over the place,
kill the slaver.
and lots of lovely lettuce.
Dodgy, dodgy. I
Now
like
that's a sub.
Then, let us begin. First, we need to find ourselves a convoy.
Where are you from? Like I said, over there somewhere.
Convoy should be here soon. We'll attack on my signal.
Understood, sir.
If we time this right, we can catch them all unawares.
Ooh, chicken tikka cunt. I like it. I like chicken tikka. I don't judge you based on what you order at Subway. It's 8:25 PM in the UK, but Fishy, I'll tell you, you might want to... I think it's 5 AM there. Well, I've been up since 5 AM. That'll fucking be why. What the fuck? Wait. Okay. I'm sorry. What? What happened? I thought there was a patch. Game. Stab. Did this game even come out today? There seems to be some issues with the launch apparently, but I've not had any, but that's probably because reasons. Who cares?
You and John will follow from a distance. And
I'm
keep
sure it will
watch over
fix
us.
itself.
I'll signal you when
Favorite
I
flavour of
have
ice cream, and you better not say vanilla. I understand that.
We're here to help you.
What if I told
along
you
with those
that
held
I'm
inside
not a big
Southgate
fan of
Fort.
too much sugary stuff?
Creamy.
But ice cream
Not a
is
door
fucking
inside the
pain.
gate.
Like any
You
flavour
can't
would
chance
do
an
me.
inspection of the gate going wrong.
I think there's like a toffee flavour and it's
I'll
just
see you
fucking
safe.
sensational.
You have
Or
my
something
word.
along those lines. What the fuck is this? Jesus Christ, Snapchat. That is a weird filter that somebody's just sent me.
Do
Hey,
you know
there's
anything of Silas'
oh, that's-
operation? How many men we might expect? The nature of their defenses? You must be rather important to him if you were given your own escort.
sending a snap back to somebody was all.
Sir, we've enemies ahead. Shall I engage them?
No. Let Jonathan and Thomas take care of it.
Do you like any sports, Fishy? I like my martial arts, to be fair, if that
Though I
counts.
suppose it's only natural for you to be wary. So be it.
And I also do a lot of running, and just basic stuff, really. Oh my god, fuck me. Just trying to spell thanks, notice that it's thanks, not Thanax. Demastered. Fishy looks so different from the last time I saw him. Yeah, I've got one of those faces. People keep saying that I have a face that can just vary in look.
Engage the enemy!
So, you know, one day I'll look like an old man, the next I'll look like a young man. The remaster is way better than the original, depends.
Goddamn dogs.
You, in the car. I need to inspect your car.
Let no man reach up.
Looks like you're to meet the Reaper.
Fishy, I stabbed your dad in 2006. Okay.
Bringing fresh
guard now. I want to take a look.
Of course.
Only say the word, and I'll cut them down.
Jesus Christ, Charles Lee's getting violent.
Engage the enemy. All clear.
Are you British? Yes. But do not worry, I will still kill these British troopers. They will love it. I think he's Russian, obviously. By the lighting, it looks a lot better, to be fair. Nope, I'm quite sure Ethan is
Evening,
Greek.
gentlemen.
I'm Vulcan. No.
Delivery.
That was
Silas.
shit. There you go, that's more like it.
Go
I had the fucking ears and everything, they just need points. But I might just carve a point into it and go, yeah, Vulcan. That'll be all that needs to be done. 63 Staler sending,
See?
whatever that
I'm freeing
means,
you
sir. Thank
just
you
as I
very
said I
much.
would.
That was
Now,
held for review
allow
for a
me to
reason, I
explain.
guess.
Let her go.
We should give us away.
No, she won't.
What's the plan?
Free the captives and avoid detection.
What of Silas?
He dies.
Know when you're ready to strike.
Overpowering orange moment. Da -da 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 -da. What is your name for real? Ethan. Is that not a for real enough name? What? I'm sorry, he just dipped into a haystack. What a guy. What an absolute unit. Hello, Guten Tag, champion of Morrowind. Oh no! Why was he right there? Oh wait. Thank God for that. Unlike in Assassin's Creed 3 Gay, this version saves after you rescue each of the captives, not just right at the end. Let's kill this gimp. Here we are. I think this game is better than Syndicate. Yeah, I agree. Do an American accent? Nah, I'm good.
An hour of quiet was all I asked. Instead, I'm awakened not 10 minutes later by this cacophonous madness. I expect an explanation, and it had best be good. How? How did this happen? My precious merchandise set free? It's unacceptable! Rest assured, I'll have the heads of those responsible, but first we clean up this mess!
To take off the
Seal
fucking
the port.
face mask.
Kill any
I'm
who try
sorry,
to
it's
escape.
stuck on my
I don't
head.
care if they be one of us or one of them. To approach the gate is to be made a corpse. Am I understood?
Vicious peace stored in balls.
Push them back.
Oh. I don't know if you'd have to restart the whole mission to get full sync, but I don't really care about full sync. It's because I like to not waste my life playing games more than I have to. Imagine trying to get full sync on Assassin's Creed. That, for me, that would be like an impossible task. Just hurt my head so much to do. What, Haytham? What kind of... Why is he attacking me? These guys going to attack or no? Ow! I went around the corner. Come, sir. There we go. There's usually a guard glitched in this wall. I'm glad to see that that's not in this game. Why is this comp being so negative? I don't understand the hate for this game. I really like it. Why do you think I'm being negative? I'm just playing the game. Having an enjoyable experience. I'm not being negative right now. Why does everyone assume that whenever I'm playing a game that I've had critiques about in the past that I'm immediately being fucking negative? Obviously that ran didn't help, but fuck it. It's frustrating.
Who are you? Name's Haytham Kenway. You don't know me, but I believe the two of you are well acquainted.
I can't believe it's illegal to kill stupid people. I'm sorry. Which is something this is the exact thing I tweeted not a few hours ago. The game is so orange indeed. Some more orange than orange juice. But that's what it is.
What happens now?
We wait. But not for very long, I suspect.
Sequence 2 completed. Why are the faces so plastic? I don't know. It's because apparently they're the same model as in gameplay.
It's been several weeks now since we
Fishy's not the negative one. Later in his stream tomorrow will be fun. I don't think he's gonna be too negative, but then again it is James, so I wouldn't be surprised if he was more negative than
I do not have an answer.
I don't know what's the most negative thing ever than an emo 14-year-old.
He stalks the city streets and scouts.
Charles Lee is like a creepy pedophile.
Hopeful that he might make contact with one of those we saved. There was a woman there that
Assassin's Creed Oranges.
It was she who helped the others to safety. If we can find her, I believe I'll have my answers. So, I watch.
Why is your Discord invitation invalid?
Hopeful that my true
it shouldn't
mission
be.
Might finally begin.
Is there a trailer? In the trailer, there was a scene where you could barely see a meter ahead because of the lighting. Is this a problem in the game? Not that I've noticed. Sequence 3, Boston 1755. It's a bit snowy and gay around here. Got 20 minutes yet. Has the gameplay changed? For the most part it's the same, but you can aim weapons, you can do other bits.
Hello,
you know.
Charles. Any luck finding our mystery woman?
Word is she's been stirring up trouble just outside the city in a town called Lexington.
Do you like the remaster?
Well,
Yes,
that's where
okay.
we'll begin our search.
I'm playing
We'll
this
do that.
too, and to be honest, this looks worse than the remaster. In the cutscene, so this looks worse than the original. In the cutscenes, it does, but in the gameplay, it doesn't. There is an invite to the Discord. Has my link expired for some odd reason again? What GPU do you have? At the moment, I'm running a GTX 1060 with 6 GB. I've got a 1080 Ti just waiting to install. I just haven't popped it in yet for some reason. It's downstairs at the moment. I haven't had the time to turn off my computer, go down and pop it in. I'll do that at some point soon. I'll have to. Just caught up with a load of other stuff, so it's not at the front of my mind. I can't wait to put that in, but you know, it's there. It's all good. Hello, gamers. Ooh, big hill. It looks so good. It's alright. It's a fun time. Hello. Hello, Maximiliano Arroyo? Is that how you say your surname? Or is it Aurora? I apologise. Or is it Arroyo? Am I... Upgrade vlog with Fishy. Excuse me, Joe? What? Portugal. What do you think about Assassin's Creed in Portugal? I don't know much about Portugal. Are these headshots in the game, or do the weapons do the same damage everywhere? They do the same damage everywhere, but it's the thought that counts. It's about making sure you hit the right target. So, as opposed to using your reflex shot and shooting the wrong target like you would in the original version of the game, now you can aim at the right one and shoot them. But the shot does about the same amount of damage no matter where you hit. There's no difference in reaction to how they drop dead if you hit them in the head than anywhere else. Like in Black Flag, they drop dead really fast if you shot them in the head, whereas in the body they might not even die. It's quite accurate for gunshots, though. Flintlock pistols would really fuck you up. Is it just me or does the graphics look better? I mean, they should. It is supposedly a remaster. Do you like Uzbekistan? Uzbekistan, or however I pronounce that. I'm sorry. I'm not sure what you expect me to say. What do you think about Assassin's Creed in the Civil War? Would have been a nice idea for a Connor sequel, wouldn't it? Or that might actually be a bit late for Connor. Connor would be dead, but it would have been okay, I guess. But it probably wouldn't have been exactly where I would have set a game. But then again, where would I set a game? The reason I'm not getting the viewpoints is because every time I synchronize a viewpoint, it goes, "There's time to do dumb." Oh, you can't fast travel to these markers after all. What a shame. That would have been a nice improvement that they could have made. Made the game a bit more accessible for people who don't want to travel back and forth all the time. What are your thoughts on Assassin's Creed in Jupiter? Fucking cunt doesn't like Uzbekistan. I want to know, is it possible to have a stroke after reading a live stream chat? Because if so, there is no universe in which I don't have that stroke at one point in my life. Not gonna lie, I think the orange tint is a little too much. Yeah, it does sometimes get a bit too much. But for the most part, it just is remaster stuff. Because I've never experienced a remaster that doesn't do that. Killstreak's allowed to get instant kills without blah blah blah. It just completely vanished before I had a chance to read that. How do I install it? I have Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Do you have the season pass? Oh yes, you do. Surely the game would appear in your library already, right? Or you can go to onto the store, find it there, and then it should be free for you. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Which I'm sorry about. Who will fight Geralt of Rivia or Connor? Well, Geralt is a Witcher, isn't he? So answer that question. As a Witcher, he's got reaction benefits and things. He probably sliced Connor in half before he could even get close. Ooh, 99 cents from Schmidt. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Most drastic changes, cutscenes. Gallopy, gallopy. I brought my own horse. How do we have an infinite supply of horses? Who would win, Requis or Moby Huge?
She's made camp not too far from here.
Excellent.
How do I get the remastered? Because I have
Well,
Odyssey
the sooner
Season
we're
Pass.
done,
Can someone help me? A lot of
the sooner
people
we
seem
can
to be
get out
having
of
this
this
issue. Personally, for now, it seems like you need to wait it out or something. Maybe restart your platforms or your consoles or whatever. Go from there. But I've been hearing a lot about this issue. It could be anything.
Braddock is insisting I return to service under him. I've tried to beg off to no avail.
No doubt he's still angry about losing Pitcairn. To say nothing of the shaming we gave him. Do as he asks. In the meantime, I'll work on having you released.
I'm sorry for the trouble.
Not your fault.
Speaking of Jupiter, just imagine if Ubi decides to make the Atlantis DLC set in a planet Neptune. Oh god, that's such a Ubisoft thing to do at this point. That'll be hilarious. If they're going that route, they might as well.
Fire's only just been snuffed. Snow recently
Increasing the
disturbed.
fuck out of this poor man.
She's close.
What do you think of an Assassin's Creed set in Uzbekistan? Go for it, why not? There go my horses.
Bollocks.
$5 Charlie is still a dick to Connor. Well, that's not a bet I'm going to take you up on, because I know exactly how the
Seems she
story
took to
goes.
higher ground. Out of the snow and into the trees.
Seems like she managed to get into the trees, not necessarily out of the snow, though. Hello there, sir. I just went to PS Store, and it was there when I searched it. Oh, nice one. Hey Fisher, I've been thinking about getting this, but I'm not sure yet. What do you think? It's worth it? Depends. Depends on whether or not you want to replay Assassin's Creed 3, or if you haven't played it and play it. If it's either of those, I recommend. But cheers for the $5 super chat there, Schmidt. I really appreciate it. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, damn it. Wait! Come back! Do you return to Braddock, Charles, before he grows suspicious? I can handle things from here.
But sir!
But nothing! Go! Stop running! I only wish to talk! I am not your enemy! Please just hear me out! Gods, woman! Only let me speak!
Enough with these gates!
Oh no, hello. Angry wolf.
You try my patience, woman!
Come back, sir. Come on, move around this thing. Right.
Are you touched in the head?
Me, Hatham. I come in peace.
Why are
Just
you
like for a
speaking
second
so
there, no
slow?
explanation need, lol. What?
Sorry.
Oh, Isu tech. Yeah,
What do you
true.
want?
Well,
It is one of Assassin's Creed's
I'm
many
Gadzio.
MacGuffins.
Pleased to meet you. God's day.
Just call me Zio.
Dio.
Zio.
Dio.
Now tell me why it is you're here. Where did you get this?
From an old friend.
I've only seen such markings in one other place.
Where?
Well, it is forbidden for me to speak of it.
I saved your people. Does this mean nothing to you? Look, I am not the enemy.
Close to here, there is a hill. Meet me there, and we'll see if you speak the truth.
Would you play the Washington DLC? We'll do it once we've done the main story. As the events of that, the sequence in which Connor and George Washington experience the alternate reality happens as a result of a piece of media in which they come into contact with after the ending of the main story.
Edward Braddock.
You know him?
He is no friend of mine.
Every day, more of my people are lost to men like him.
Then I suggest we put a stop to it. Together.
Cock and ball
What do you
torture,
propose?
what?
That we kill Edward Braddock. But first, we have to find him.
Yeah. Oh shit, of course, I forget. Hatham's retarded. Well, that worked. Okay, let's dip.
I don't trust you.
I know.
Yet you remain.
But I might prove you wrong.
It will not happen.
Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, everybody. Let's get to 200 likes. That would be pretty sick.
Wait here. A
Graphics are
mortal
kind of the
is likely to
same.
raise suspicions,
Not so,
if
not
muskets.
quite.
This is
There are
hardly the
differences.
first time I've been amongst your people. I can handle myself.
I hope so.
Okay. Oh shit. If you just stand in the doorway, they detect you.
Quartered there. The endless crashing of the waves, the sting of the salt in my eyes, and the goddamn gulls shrieking and shitting everywhere.
You're sure that's where we're going?
Aye. The Bulldog's putting together another expedition.
That's what they're calling them now. Expeditions.
Aye. Smart too. Slap a fancy name on something and all evil is excused.
I hear tell the French are readying to move on our positions. Wonder what Braddock intends to do about it.
He's already
Messi or Ronaldo?
I'll wager our
not
little
really
holiday here
asked.
is just about ended. We'll be marching south before week's end.
This is going to turn into a fight.
Oi! Where you going,
Cully?
Me?
No, the other cock Robin.
Well, I was leaving.
Oh? And now?
Well, now... I'm going to feed you your teeth.
And you were worried I was going to be the problem?
She's just gone for a... She's behind the bar. I just realised that's where... That's fucking hilarious. This table is yours. MG said cock. Fishy's my daddy ugly, I don't know him, so it's alright.
That's nothing.
Fishy my dad or your dad. What?
Here.
She was behind the bar cheering the fight on.
Should stop the bleeding.
What a weird experience.
That wasn't necessary. But thank you.
We should move on. Meet me at Braddock's camp when you're ready.
Okay, well that's lovely. €2.29. Assassin's Creed in World War II, Amsterdam. Father and Frank the Assassin. That's a joke, right? Cheers for the super chat, nonetheless. But I hope you don't actually want me to consider that as a serious thing. Fingers crossed. No, don't conceive Connor. He has to. Don't start with race, it's history. Connor's mum sounds gothic for a Native American. Who cares? Guess I'm leaving the horse. Let's go for a swim. Michigan State or LSU? What? I don't understand what you mean. What do you mean? You're right, boys in the snow. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you all. What are you doing? Why did I have to kill these guys? AI are always mindless. Are the AI still mindless idiots in the remaster? Well, it's kind of the by-book definition of most AI, to be fair. Who's your favourite member of the second triumvirate? I don't know. I also don't know why you're asking me. How are we doing for views this stream? Because this is probably about where we're going to want to wrap up, isn't it? Continue, yeah, why not? Why not? Why don't we just, you know, settle down here? Well, yeah, I'll be back with more probably tomorrow. I'm tired as fuck, so I'm going to have to go get some kippo in. But thank you all for watching this stream. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends, and all that wonderful stuff. And be sure to make sure that it's known that I'll be back soon. Do you think they'll remaster the first Assassin's Creed? At some point. They've done the rest of the last gen games, so why not? Do you recommend this? Sure. And I shall see you all very soon with another video or stream at some point. I apologise if you just got here. I'll be back very soon with more of this, so don't worry. Probably tomorrow, actually. I've got plenty of free time over the weekend and into the next week, so easy enough. But I'll see you all soon. Until then, bye-bye.